The hell are you doing here?
What do you mean? This is a Recchia Racing garage, and I'm Recchia. Like,
Where have you been?
what? I have a family and a life. Like, I can't be always hanging out with you. This is what the show is about. Mixing time with cars, family.
Well, I guess we need to get to work then. It's okay. Hey, I'm Mike, and welcome back to the Hangar Hideout. Well, here we are again, just trying to put this motor back together, and we don't have too much to do today. We'll see how much we can get done. We need to get the front reassembled, timing chain, front main seal, and then we could put the oil pan back on. And to do that, we're going to need the new gaskets, and then we'll see if we could get back to the top. But why don't you come on along for the journey, see how far we get.
So to start the day off, we're going to be working on the front and rear main seals. They were pretty stuck on there, so we just heated it up with a torch and then beat the hell out of it with a hammer and popped on right out.
When you need things to open up, just apply heat and things open up. I'm not done applying heat. $14, $15. Oh,
This is the rear. That's why I'm confused. I'm like, this doesn't look like it's gonna work. This is not for this side.
now that we got the new gaskets in here, he's taking care of the back. I'll take care of the front. Tag team, am I right? That was an awful high five.
I didn't know you were going for it.
Well, am I right? No, we did it the other way.
Kind of like an Eiffel Tower.
Isn't that it? I need the gasket. You need to put the gasket on before you put that on. You dumb. Front and rears are on. Time for the oil pan. You know what to do. Ew. This boy. Turn her over. Turn her over.
We're going that way.
Only at Mattress Giants. Anybody? You remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Fuck me, man. Now that we got the front and rear on, well, now we can do the lifters. Breach, can you bring me the lifters? Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Yeah, anything for you.
Just teamwork again. Things so hard. Lifters, check. Today we were supposed to get the heads back on. We were supposed to test the piston clearance, but we got a big problem. And that's with the shortages, I still don't have my ARP head studs. So change of plans for today. I think what we're gonna do is get this engine off of this stand. We'll get the clutch on, and I think we'll start getting the motor back in the car, because we can put this stuff on while it's back in there. It's not a Trans Am after all. Those cars are just like half covered. It's such a pain.
Well, on this day, we kind of lost our patience. As you can see, all three of us were working on the motor. We really just wanted to get it back in the car, and we were running short on time. So we got the harmonic balancer back on. We got the heads back on with the stock studs, get some accessories back on. And it's really funny. All three people in the garage right now were all named Mike. And two of them are Mike Recchia. So you can't say Mike in this garage. Otherwise, all three of us look. You can notice that I'm fumbling around for bolts. Organization. It was just guess and check at this point. Well, now you'll see one of the Mikes putting in the crank pinning kit. The motor's out, and since we're going for big power on this motor, we may as well put the pins in now. Super easy, you just drill them in and you put the pins in and you're safe. Here we're just torquing down the valley covers and just tighten on the head bolts, just to make sure that when we hang it up by the head, that it doesn't go anywhere. Now for the real fun, is when we get the motor finally on the engine hoist in the garage. How cool is that? I know, it's pretty cool. But we finally get it off the engine mount after what I feel like is a year. And we get it into the back of the truck where we can finally put the clutch on. First comes the flywheel. Make sure that you have the new flywheel bolts also Loctite them down, because you don't want those bolts coming loose after it's already in the car, because then it becomes a pain in the ass. Now, when aligning the clutch and putting the clutch on, I cannot stress enough to use your alignment tool. If you use your alignment tool and it goes in and out real nicely, you're gonna save yourself a big ol' headache down the road. So use your alignment tool. It should come with any clutch that you buy. And torque down, please.
Cool. All done?
That's it for today's episode. We got a lot accomplished. We're basically ready to take that motor and throw her back into the Vette. Stay tuned for next episode where we put on the head studs and you can watch Reach and I just struggle bust our way getting this motor back in. I want to thank you guys for keeping up to date on the Road to the 9 series. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay up to date, and I always appreciate it. It really helps the Hangar Hideout. I also want to thank you guys for hiding out.
Dude, the way you did that,
Huh.
that was fire.
Like that? Pretty good. Look at this bull! Just fingering all my holes. Did the oil pusher?
Very inviting.
120.
Oh. You're screaming. What the fuck, you guys? Sitting at 30 pounds.
37.
That was way back there.